Are you PCSing to Pax River and you're wondering about some things to do while you're here? Let me give you some ideas of what to do around St. Mary's County and Calvert County too. Hey, my name is Rob Scout. I'm a realtor down here in Southern Maryland with EXP Realty, and my goal of this channel is just to help people that are moving to the area feel more comfortable in the area. I love giving you inside information about all the stuff to do, the best neighborhoods to be in, and all that kind of stuff so your move can be so much easier. And if you're looking to move to Southern Maryland, of course, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help any way that I can. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Here's some things you can do if you're PCSing or heck, just moving to the area from outside the area and don't know St. Mary's County much at all. Now, the first one's gonna be Solomon's Island, and honestly, I think there's a ton of stuff to do in there, especially if you like to eat. There are a ton of good restaurants and bars to go around and restaurant and bar hop, and there's tons of scenery too. Walk along the boardwalk, see the Patuxent River, and you can just walk around and see all the different things. One of the cool things about Solomon's Island too is the Calvert Marine Museum. If you've never been, I highly recommend that you check it out. It's got all types of Chesapeake Bay kind of memorabilia, but also has a full aquarium in there as well. And there's two otters that steal the show that every single person, kid and adult alike, love to go and check out. Now, on a little side note, the Calvert County Marine Museum is actually home to some great live music as well. It's called the Waterside Pavilion Concert Series. You got to check those out as well, because some big names do come to the Calvert Marine Museum every single year. The next spot you should check out if you're new to the area is historic St. Mary's City. Now, historic St. Mary's City is a historic city. When I first came down here, I thought historic St. Mary's City, because we just called it St. Mary's City, was actually a city. I thought I was going to walk down there and there was going to be all types of different restaurants, big buildings, stuff like that. No, that's not what it is. It's a historic city. So the city is almost exactly the way it was when it was first settled. And you can walk around almost like a living museum and get a feel for what it was like living in Maryland in the 1600s. It's a really neat place to go and visit. I highly recommend going with the whole family and some friends too. And set aside at least a half a day because there's lots of walking and lots of things you can do throughout the whole area. Next, and in that same vein, is Sodderly Plantation. Now, Sodderly Plantation is similar to St. Mary's City, except it's not a living museum, but you can go walk around the grounds. There's a beautiful garden on there that's awesome to walk through, a huge plantation house, and there's tons of other stuff to go around and do and see. I wouldn't say you need a whole day for this one, maybe like an hour or two, and sometimes you can time it right, and there's a farmer's market that goes on at Sodderly as well, and you can do some tours with that as well. The third place I recommend you going and checking out is all the way at the bottom end of St. Mary's County, and it's Point Lookout State Park. Now, whether you like just sightseeing or you want to go fishing and crabbing or just hanging out on the beach, Point Lookout State Park is actually a really neat place to go to. Now, be forewarned, it can get crowded, especially on the weekends. A lot of the swim beaches and a lot of the fishing areas get packed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you're looking to do this, I highly recommend going during the week, maybe during the day, especially if it's summertime when your kids are out of school, and going exploring. If you're going to do it on the weekends, just understand you're going to be elbow to elbow with a lot of people because there's a lot of people that love coming down to Point Lookout State Park. The last thing I'm going to tell you to do is go to downtown Leonardtown. Now, I highly recommend doing on a first Friday, so a first Friday of the month. They open up the whole town, all the stores and restaurants and everything are open, and it's just fun to walk around, see the live music, and then just enjoy what it's like to be in Leonardtown when it's that busy. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, this is really just touching the surface on what there is to do in Southern Maryland. There's a ton of other stuff, and I'll try to make more videos about it too. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about what to do when you're down here in Southern Maryland, specifically St. Mary's County or Calvert County, give me a call and I'd be happy to help you any way that I possibly can. Don't hesitate to use that contact information below. Call me, text me, whichever is easiest for you, and I'd be happy to help any way that I can. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully I see you on the next video.